One can look at the land use in cities, and in many cases, in many cities, 40% of the land is occupied by cars. I mean, if you look at the amount of space that is wasted in the city to storing vehicles, I mean, it just makes no sense. So we've decided that we have to reinvent mobility in central cities. So we decided to focus on a little single-person vehicle. We call it a PEV because it's a persuasive electric vehicle. It persuades you to adopt a more sustainable mobility mode on the one hand and persuades you to get physical exercise. Logically, then, we designed more of a bike-like vehicle that was legal in bike lanes. If it is not an automobile, if it is bike-like, there are no regulations that govern autonomous vehicles such as that. So this is narrow, seats one person, has 3 wheels. The idea is that when you need a vehicle, you take out your phone and just like Uber, you make the request, it tells you when it arrives, it comes driverlessly to wherever you are, and then you can drive it to your destination. Or if you're disabled or elderly, you can move autonomously.
So today we've been running real-world testing around MIT campus. So we've been testing lane detection on the bike lane or curb detection in various different locations. We can spray paint stencil on the ground that works as a waypoint for autonomous vehicle to navigate inside the dense urban area.
We're integrating many of the same technologies that the car companies are using for autonomous vehicles. We're just trying to do it in a much lower cost way. So we're also using LiDAR that can create a 3-dimensional scan. So we're looking then for 3-dimensional moving objects like humans and other vehicles or obstructions, etc. And because we're in the constrained environment of a bike lane, it's a little bit easier to do. These vehicles can be designed to move both people and packages. So when that PEV comes to pick you up, it may have an Amazon package in the hold. You're not even necessarily aware of that. And you can imagine a very sophisticated routing system that would coordinate the movement of packages and the movement of people. If we can, on the one hand, move away from systems that create parking and traffic congestion problems towards the PEV, that would enable an increase in diverse housing. And if you get the two of those together, everybody wins. I think the PEV for me is one of a number of critical components that I would like to see in the city that would positively transform people's lives.